Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome in Barrick, welcome in Liz. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing all right. Uh so I may have yesterday said that I totally decided on playing Tears of the Kingdom and we'll start a little earlier on Thursdays to try and play a little bit longer and I've done neither of those things. Neither of those things turned out to be true. Uh Sorry. uh I don't know. I'm feeling Gloomhaven today. I don't know. Something it's I had to go in around like 2:30ish my time to do get a COVID shot, and it's a gloomy rainy day, and I don't know, I got to thinking about Gloomhaven because I had a group of friends we used to play this game, and I miss my bard. She was a cute bug monster and she just cursed everyone and it was great. Um But I remembered, they released a PC version ages ago, and I have not played it in ages. It has been a long time. Last time I played it, they didn't have like any like campaign or any of like the actual campaign in the game, and it was just a bunch of kind of like roguelite with random scenarios and stuff like that. Good job getting your vaccine. Yeah, I need to get it taken care of. Um I went into like a CVS. I made an appointment. I was kind of worried like if the insurance I had would cover it or not, and I don't know. I just went in, like a scheduled appointment. Went in. They did not say anything about my insurance, and like I asked them, they're like, "Oh, we ran it, and it's fine." And then they also gave me free popcorn. So I guess CVS is just giving out free COVID vaxes and popcorn. So like, I mean, what more do you want? What more can you ask for? Um, but yeah, I uploaded my antivirus. So, um, yeah, I don't know. We used to play this with a group of friends that I'm not super close with. A few of the friends anymore for reasons. Um, and last time I played the video game was there wasn't much there to it. So I want to kind of give it a shot again and see what it's like now. So that's kind of what we're doing. It's also just a game where it's like, as opposed to last night with Severed Steel, which was a lot of fun, was very intense. This is a little more sit back thinky, and I could use that now, especially because like I don't know, the COVID shots tend to make me a bit, you know, woozy at times, little eepy. So got to dedicate more of that processing power to updating my antivirus protocols for the first day, So, anyways, we'll just jump into it. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Gloomhaven, it started out as a legacy tabletop game. It's like legacy as in like it's a tabletop game. It's like a, board game, but you can kind of only play through it once. Like it's kind of like D&D almost, where it's, it's a campaign. And through the course of the campaign, you've got like sheets of paper to write everything down. You've got resources. Some of them, can only really be used once. And, when you have things to actually unlock, so they're like sealed envelopes that come with the game that have like characters and extra stuff in them that you have to meet certain criteria for, and then you unseal them and you open them up and see what's inside. And you can only really do that like once. So it's a game that like once you've played everything, you can't really go back and do it again. But there's also a ton of stuff. So it will take you a long time to play anything, especially since it's the kind of game you normally need to get like 3 or 4 people together to all play at once, and that's impossible. But the mechanics of the game are pretty complicated. Like for a while as we were playing it, we found someone made online just a web app to handle so much of like the upkeep and like drawing cards and stuff for like combat that we were using that like the game is so designed. I don't want to say like over designed, but like complex, that it kind of feels like it could have or should have been a video game. So then they made a video game. And yeah, the last time I played this, it was really just a short little like roguelike or roguelite campaign. And now it looks like they added the whole campaign into it. I am curious, but I also kind of want to see what this Guildmaster mode is. Because also, designed for players to master Gloomhaven's rules. And I have not played this game in ages and could use a refresher. So I think we're going to start with this. We can just do a new one. We'll put it on normal. We'll do shared gold. And we need a guild name. We're just going to call ourselves Jars? What? The Jace Cadets. And we'll just go with the default that it recommends for us. So we'll do the full tutorial to kind of relearn the game, as well as y'all get to learn how to play the game with me.
Welcome, Guildmaster. I'm the guild trainer, and I'm here to guide you through setting up your own mercenary guild. Let's start with you guiding the brute through this first tutorial.
Also, this game's kind of pretty. What do we got here? Okay, middle click. Move stuff around. Gloomhaven, you control a party of mercenaries, each equipped with a deck of ability cards. These cards are how your mercenaries will explore dungeons, fight enemies, and loot treasure. At the beginning of each round, the first thing they do is to select 2 cards for each mercenary to use their turn. In this tutorial, the brute has just 2 cards at his disposal, as you can see highlighted on the left. Grab and go. Grab and go and trample. Okay, alright. Select trample. See how the question mark next to the brute's portrait at the top of the screen has changed into a number. That shows his initiative. So you would click something with an initiative of 72. So that's our initiative. The number next to the first card you select determines the character's initiative for the round. The lower the number, the earlier the round the character will act. Select grab and go. And selection. So grab and go. So we select our 2 turns. The first one determines our initiative. Now it's the brute's turn. Time to choose some actions. Each half a card represents an action comprised of 1 or more abilities. You get to use 2 actions per turn, and you can pick any of the 4 card halves on the left to use as your first action. But note that you must then use the opposite side of the other card for your second. For example, here you can choose either the top half of trample and the bottom half of grab and go, or the bottom half of trample and the top half of grab and go. There's nothing for the brute to do in this room, so you'll want to proceed through the door to see what lies beyond with the move ability. Grab and go's bottom half lets the brute move 4 hexes, which is enough to get through the door. Let's use that. Okay, so yeah. So your trample card, we've got an attack that has a pierce to it, but we also have a move that's also a jump and gets an attack too. Target all enemies moved through. But we just want to move. Also, looting is an action that takes a specific card as well. The other thing it hasn't mentioned, well, we'll probably get to it, but like, you can select a generic attack or a generic move for all turns, or all cards as well. We'll open the door. This room contains your first enemy, a bandit guard. Like player characters, monsters also select actions for the turn. Let's find out what the bandit is planning to do this round by selecting it in the top panel. Whilst hovered, you can see the bandit's intentions this round. He plans to move and attack. Move 1, attack 3. I'm going to confirm the final space of my movement that you've finished using grab and go for this turn is discarded and no longer usable until you return it to hand via resting. More on that later. Now, time to attack. So we have an attack 3, which is a Pierce 2. We select our guy. And we rolled. Whenever you attack, an attack modifier is drawn from your character's modifier deck, and that value is applied to your attack. So this is one of the things that the web app someone developed helps handle, is each character has like a deck of cards that are like, it's kind of like rolling your damage in like D&D, but instead of a dice, you have a deck of cards that's a random assortment of like +1, +2, -1, -2, +0, and miss. I think there's also a ×2 for like crit. But that deck can be then modified during battles or outside of battle. So like one things that could happen are outside of battle, like as you level up, you might be able to like purchase or get more like +1 or +2 cards, or like a +1 and poison, and replace cards in your deck with the better cards. You can also, in battle, have cursed cards given to you, which are basically misses that will show up in your deck. So this is a +0, so we just do our base damage of 3. For the tutorial, we'll have +0. Okay.
Ba weep grana weep ninnybong.
Ba weep grana weep ninnybong. Love bats. Welcome, welcome. Alright, we killed the dude. So we end our turn. Victory.
Welcome to your first training mission. You've learned the basics, but now you must help the gravely wounded brute deal with a bandit archer elite, a stronger enemy with greater stats than normal. With only a single hit point remaining, any amount of damage getting through will cause the brute to become exhausted. As such, you will have to avoid any incoming damage by burning cards.
Okay. Select Overwhelming Assault. Select Grab and Go. And Selection. Alright, they're moving first. Uh-oh. They're going to move 1 and attack 2 melee or ranged 3. Oh, no. They're attacking for 2 with a range of 3. Create a 3 damage trap at adjacent empty hex close to... Ooh. They're going to attack. They do 2 damage. So, I can't receive the damage because I'll die. So, I can burn 1 available card. And then choose one of these. It will burn this card. And so now that card is out for the rest of this encounter. We can't ever use it. It won't return to our hand. So now, we need to kill this archer. And I think we just need to kill the archer. I could move and push them. What's the trap do? Does 3 damage. We have attack 6. So this icon here, it'll probably tell us. But if we use the attack, it burns this card. But it's a tutorial.
Overwhelming Assault is a powerful card, but such power comes at a cost. Actions like Overwhelming Assault's top half, with the flaming card icon in the corner, cause the card to be burned once used, meaning you can't use it again in this scenario. Time to grab that gold.
Alright. So we can... Hold on. I am going to mess with the audio real quick. Because the music is louder than the voiceover. Is it story volume? Maybe? Who knows? Why is there just not a voiceover volume? So we move, confirm movement, and then we skip movement so that we end on top of the gold and pick it up. Good job. As you can see, you can use only part of your action to skip remaining parts if you don't want to use them. With no enemies left, your objective to complete this area normally would have ended already. Leaving the chest behind, however, for the sake of training, I'm going to set another objective, loot the chest.
Rush headlong into that trap. You might want to heal up a bit first. I'd suggest taking a long rest, which will let you heal too, and recover enough discarded cards, allowing you to withstand the 2 damage from the trap and reach the chest.
Alright, so a short rest, burn 1 discarded card at random to recover all other discarded cards. You may re-roll the random card to burn once at the cost of 1 health. Nope. With this, we heal 2, burn 1 discarded card, which we choose to recover all other discarded cards. And then, yeah. So... oh, where do we see our discarded cards? We'll perform a long rest. Provoking Roar, attack and disarm. An enemy who targets one of your adjacent allies with an attack this round targets you with that attack instead, regardless of the attack's range. Grab and go is useful. Let's get rid of this. Alright, so I guess we want to move to the chest. We'll take a damage. We'll go here. We'll skip the rest of our movement to loot the chest. Ooh, we got shoes. During your movement, add +2 to a single movement.
Oh, those boots of striding will come in handy next time you need a little extra mobility. Right, on to the next part of your training. So, you've learned about the basic attack and move abilities, but this time we're going to use some abilities with additional effects. A move action with a jump effect will help you here. Jump allows you to cross tiles containing obstacles or enemies, and even move over traps without triggering them, provided you can reach an empty hex to land on. Those boots of striding you picked up last time can be used to increase a move ability by 2 hexes. That'll enable you to get up close and personal this turn. You don't have the damage to take her out in one go, but if you act fast, you could apply the disarm condition to her before she can attack. Your objectives for this first round are: use a jump movement to get across the trap unscathed. Disarm the archer before she attacks. Good luck.
Okay. So Provoking Roar, that's got our disarm. And it's 10 initiative, so we'll likely go first. And then Leaping Cleave gives us a jump. So we'll want these 2 cards. Alright, so we got higher initiative, or well, lower initiative, so higher priority. And she is going to move 1, attack 3 with a range of 4. But we are going to move 3 with a jump. Maybe not. Maybe we made a mistake here. Oh, here we go. Boots of Striding. During your movement, add +2. Use Boots of Striding in additional movement. So we can toggle that. And then we can move right up with our jump to the archer. We'll skip the remaining movement. And we are creating wind. That's another one of the things that was neat, the elements. Okay, so we will attack for 2 and disarm.
You did it! Not only did you get a decent hit in with provoking roar, but thanks to the disarm condition you applied, the archer couldn't attack for the turn. She's low on health now, so you should be able to finish her off. Your objectives this turn are: kill the archer, jump over the traps, and loot the chest. I want you to achieve both this round.
Both this round? I only have 1 card. Remember, a short rest allows you to recover just... Oh, that's right. So, we're going to short rest. Yes. This is fine. Let's see, she got 2 hit points left. So I think we just used the same thing, honestly, at this point. Ooh, minor healing potion. During your turn, perform a heal 3, self-action.
A rest, stab, and a jump right onto the chest. Nicely done. That potion will surely be of use in the missions to come. To be a successful guildmaster, you need to pay close attention to enemy actions and try to plan your moves around them. Just one simple objective for you this time. Don't get attacked. You'll have to start over if an enemy manages to land a hit. You'll need to escape this room by opening the door in front of the brute. But remember that enemies in the next room will also get to act this round. My advice? Act quickly, looking carefully at what actions the enemies are going to take. I've set it up so that you should be able to find a safe place to stand, out of reach from all enemies. Let's see if you can survive.
Let's do that, I guess. They're gonna move 1, attack 3 to range 3. Move 2, attack 2. So if we can move through that door, maybe. Ah. Is there a back button? Because I can't get close enough to attack that guy. He's gonna move to attack 2. Bop, bop. They can move 1. Attack 1, 2. They will be out of range. If I just stand in the doorway.
Excellent. You eluded the enemies in both rooms. Opening a door will always add more enemies to deal with, so make sure you're prepared for that when opening doors in future scenarios. Just one more round of bandit dodging to complete the mission. You'll find it tricky to locate a safe space this time. Perhaps you could try preventing an attack to survive?
Let's see. Need a short rest. Want that. And they'll have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll move there. We will skip the push because they'll just move back into us. And we'll disarm. Victory!
Stuff. You're well on your way to becoming a professional. And how about that disarm? Pretty powerful condition, eh? That and a nice low initiative of 10 makes provoking roar a really nifty ability for getting out of nasty scrapes.
Yay! Ooh, RGB, thank you.
One more test, and then I think you'll be ready to start exploring the world and recruiting mercenaries to our guild. Let's talk about attack modifiers. So far in your training, characters have always drawn a +0 attack modifier, meaning their attacks have always dealt the exact damage value specified on the cards. This is not normally the case. In real scenarios, for each attack, the character will draw an attack modifier which influences the damage dealt. These can increase the damage by +1, +2, or ×2. Decrease by -1, -2, or ×0, or leave the value unaffected, as you've seen with a +0. You can see the contents of a character's modifier deck by hovering over any character. Note that unlike player characters, all monsters share a single attack modifier deck. For this training scenario, these archers have just 2 attack modifiers remaining in their decks, ×2 and ×0. We want them to draw the ×0 to deal no damage, and we're going to give them disadvantage to ensure that. Ranged attacks have disadvantage when their target is on an adjacent hex. This forces the attacker to draw 2 modifier cards instead of just 1, and the worst result is selected. As these archers only have 2 modifiers remaining, if they attack with disadvantage, they will draw both, but be forced to choose the ×0 over the ×2 as the worst result, dealing no damage. You can see when disadvantage will apply from the flashing purple symbol next to the health bar. You can only disadvantage one archer here, so kill the other with a ranged attack. Should be easy, as the Brute's attack modifier deck is full of +1s for this mission. You can thank me later. Your objectives are: stand next to one of the archers to give her disadvantage, kill the other archer with a ranged attack.
All right. Leave. We want a ranged attack. Ah, there it is. And we'll use grab and go to move. Let's see, range would be 1, 2, 3. I think we can go here. mean, here will work too, because get all of our movement in.
See how she drew both the ×0 and ×2 modifiers? Disadvantage forced her to draw 2 attack modifiers and use the worst one. You also saw how your attack with spare dagger drew a +1, thus dealing 4 damage total to take down the other archer. Your final objectives are: kill the remaining archer, loot the chest.
Alright, short rest. That's fine. Well, those are the only parts we have. Which means, to kill, we need this one that does 3 damage. Which means we need to use this for movement, and we can't do this. Well, we could. It would give us disadvantage. But he did say that our deck was all +1s. But, yeah, we'll do it this way. Ooh, heater shield. When damaged by an attack, gain shield 1 for the attack.
Nice. A heater shield should help you soak up some damage. You've finished your basic training missions. Time to introduce you to the other mercs and get you exploring.
Yeah, there we go. So there's the basics. Great work getting through the basic training missions. Allow me to introduce the third member of the guild. He ain't much of a fighter, though. Hey, not all of us particularly care to be experts at stabbing people. Oh, please excuse me. Greetings, Guildmaster. I'm the humble merchant of your fledgling guild. I deal with the important aspects of running a guild. In other words, money, which I might add is sorely lacking at the moment. What you can see right now is the world map. You've probably noticed it looks a bit barren at the moment. And, well, I've got some good news and some bad news for you. The bad news is that the realm has been overrun with all manner of unpleasant monsters. Rogues, bandits, wandering undead, dark cultists, you name it. The good news is that you're going to help us restore the routes back to the other settlements out there, hidden in the fog. So this reminds me of like the original roguelike mode that the game had. Before they added the campaign. I think that's basically what this became. Or what became, this became that. You know what I mean? Or that became this. This and that. That and this. Before we can do anything about that, however, we'll need to get some mercenaries in the guild roster. Let's start with actually recruiting the poor old brute who's got himself into a spot of bother again. I am brute. Yet again, the brute finds himself in a precarious situation. Guide him out safely, and he'll surely join the guild. So we'll travel here. The trainer tells you to head to the Demon's Gate graveyard, and there you find a mausoleum with a smashed-in front door. Walking down the steps in the gloom below, you follow a trail of broken bones until you hear the sound of battle. Entering a chamber, a badly wounded brute is facing off against a number of undead. Oh. Let's begin looking more closely at what each individual character can do. In this scenario, Brute has 2 level 1 living bones elites to deal with, which means their stats will be greater than their level 0 counterparts. Monster stats are combined with the base ability card drawn for the monster's class turn, resulting in the cards you see when a monster's card for the rounds are revealed, so expect them to move a bit further and attack a bit harder, especially as they are elites. Note how they both have an innate shield 1 effect, indicated by the shield icon. Each point of the shield prevents 1 damage from incoming attacks. However, the amount of shield can be ignored if targeted with an attack with Pierce. I have it on good authority that these living bones are going to attack more than once each this turn. You are low on cards and won't be able to afford to burn any cards, so surviving here will require some shielding of your own. By the way, these enemy shields are an innate persistence effect. Normally, active bonuses granting abilities such as shield are accompanied by a round or persistent duration icon. Your objectives are kill a living bones using an attack with pierce, apply some shield of your own, use your minor healing potion. Okay. Shield and using... Okay. We have trample. Spare dagger. We can shield bad to shield ourselves. And we can attack with pierce with trample. Innate shield, innate target 3. So let's shield ourselves. This one's weak, so let's finish it off. I'll use this. And we're dead. Oh, I forgot to use the minor healing potion. Whoop. Okay. Okay. So target 3. Target 1 enemy with all attacks, so that means it attacks 3 times. No, I can... It's down here. I see you are participating in the Skeleton Wars. Apparently. There we go. Receive 1 damage. Thanks, that was a powerful onslaught. Nonetheless, shield prevent enough damage to keep Brute alive. Phew. Final objective. Kill the remaining living bones. Good luck, he's a taking one. A tip for you, perhaps you could use the old push into a trap combo. Note that shield only prevents damage from attacks, but it doesn't do anything against direct damage such as from traps. That's a good one. Oop. I think that's what we want. push you into the trap. Into that trap. Oh, look at that. Both the traps spring and do damage. That's awesome. Alright. We'll just pick this gold up. Save the brute yet again. I hear he's decided that adventuring alone is not worth it working out for him. So he's agreed to be the first mercenary for your guild. Let's get out of this dusty crypt and see who else we can recruit. The brute can sure soak up damage well, but he's not the most mobile. Having ample funds is going to be the utmost importance in getting the guild off the ground. Do you know anyone good at gold acquisition? I know just the woman. She's also a dab hand at poking holes in those who get in her way. She's in the process of liberating some gold right now. Shall we lend her a hand? Ooh. The trainer points you in the direction of a ruined crypt on the outskirts of town. Dead bandits litter the area, many with knives still embedded in their corpses. It's clear they didn't see their attacker coming. Just leaving your knives around like that? You're not picking those back up? Those are valuable. Meet the scoundrel. She's incredibly nimble and mobile, not to mention able to combo off huge amounts of melee damage when things are lined up just right. Let's help her out in this sticky situation. Firstly, you'll kill 3 archers this round before they attack. You'll certainly need something that can hit more than 1 target at a time. Okay. Ooh, 2 targets. Smoke bomb. Pull 2, range 3. Invisible. On your next attack, while invisible, double the value of the attack and gain... Ooh. Thief snack. Disarm 1 adjacent trap. Attack 3. Melee. So I think we went throwing knives, and we want to use the pull on this. To pull someone into a trap. So let's pull you into the trap. Yoink. And then we'll attack. And we can target 2. Oh, feels good picking off multiple targets in a single turn, doesn't it? One last objective. Loot at least 5 piles of gold this round. A tip for you, sometimes the top half card allows you to move, too. Loot abilities pick up all of the gold within a radius specified by the value, so you work out where you need to stand. Let's get to looting. Let's short rest. Oh. Move 2, loot every hex you enter. Guess we'll burn it. Quick hands. Loot 1. Loot 2. Ah. Wait. Loot 2, so 1, 2. Yeah, we wouldn't get that corner. 1, 2. I think either way we end up with 1. Victory! Nice, let me just take care of that gold for you. For your instance in this scenario, the scoundrels agreed to join the guild. That means we've got enough mercenaries now for a proper mission. The first thing we should do as a guild is reestablish the trade route with Gibbet Hill to the west. We've been having a small problem with bandits in the woodland route, but with the brute and scoundrel to assist, that's nothing that should cause you any trouble. It'll give you some much needed experience on the job. Allow me to get some new items in stock on the way. Once the way is cleared, go knock some bandits' heads together. I can't read today. Uh-oh. A thing is gonna happen. The road is deserted as you make way towards Gibbet Hill. Trading in the area has effectively stopped for many months now, with so few to daring to venture along the main highways. As you make your way along the trail, wending its way through the wooded grove, a crack of a twig snapping underfoot pierces the silence. You hear rustling in the undergrowth, getting louder as its source makes its way towards you. Bandits are blocking the road to Gibbet Hill. It's up to you to drive them away. Right, this is the first proper fight. Look at the clearings, couple of bands each. Just remember, blah, blah, blah. By the way, if you're struggling to make out objects and enemies in other growth, you can press to highlight. You can press to highlight them. Yeah, okay. I don't have the highlight button, I guess. Okay. Move 3 and push. What do we? 1, 2, 3. Do you have the boots? I don't want to push though, because then we need a ranged attack. And you. Oh my goodness. See, this is the thing that makes this game tricky. Like stuff like this. Add 2. Attack and gain when the target is adjacent to any of your allies. Add +2 attacking in when target is adjacent to none of its allies. So, like, you all pick what you're doing at once. And I think the rule is you can't say exactly what you're doing. And I guess it depends on who's at the table and what kind of table talk is allowed. So I might be like, hey, if one of you could be adjacent to someone at the end of this, near one of these guys, that would be helpful. Like, maybe, depending on what, everyone's cool with or allows. But also, sometimes makes for, I think you're not allowed to say exactly what you're doing is part of also just to keep this problem from happening, where you spend too much time discussing what your moves are going to be to try and strategize instead of just going. But then it also makes synergy difficult. Since we're playing single player, I can strategize because I can't stop myself from talking to myself. You know. Let me get some ranged attacks. So maybe we do. Where excess amount of damage you've inflicted so far this turn. Oh, interesting. And you. Let's see. probably this, and don't need to move too much if we're range 4. One, two. 1, 2, 3. I'll be out of range for that one. Uh-oh. Is there something that explains push? Push. Player's force move X hexes in a direction specified by the attacker. Each hex move was placed to target further away from the attacker than it was previously. Okay, so yeah, I can't be here and move them here. I have to be here. Which means I need to use my boots. And then range attack. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. Pick up the gold. Let's see. I think we'll do this for initiative. Range 3. Oh no, she needs to be closer. Let's see. One, 2, 3. Yeah. Skewer. We can leap. And then provoking roar. And we don't really need her to do anything. Move and then loot. I think that's what we want. Oh, we got an ad starting, so I'm going to take a quick break, and we'll finish this out in like 3 minutes. I'll see y'all in a bit. Hey, we're back. All right, so you've got our selection. All right, we should go first then. Move 3 and jump. Attack for 2. As long as we roll well, we should be good. +1. We rolled very well. All right, and then you can move 2 and loot 2. Skip the attack. And loot 2. And then end. All right. So we'll probably... don't know what's on the other end. Dang, move 4, jump. Sorry, I got some cough on myself. I should put this further away. And remember not to snack while I'm not to snack while I'm on stream. I'm eating my free COVID popcorn. Sorry, apologies. I mean, I'm not eating things. I'm a robot. I don't food. I plug myself into the wall and charge my batteries. Okay, we'll grab and go. And... ooh, we do have air to take advantage of, so we'll do that. And then you, we just need to move. One of our bigger moves. And... Sure, smoke bomb. Aha. Smoke bomb. Alright, and that burns that card. That's right. They get to move. He takes a -1. Oh. Oh, good. They are lined up. Yep, okay. So, we will move. We're just gonna move 1. Skip the rest. There we go. We're going to consume our air that we generated from our leap to add pierce, and add 1 more to our attack. Alright, we're gonna -1 and +0, so we didn't quite do much. And then we'll end our turn. Okay, what do we got here? Our smoke bomb has us invisible. On your next attack, double the value of the attacking gain. Okay. Do we have anything that does multiple? I thought we had... ah, we burned throwing knives. Dang it. can do a flanking strike. Let's see. I think that's the end of this. There aren't any more doors, so this as well. For you, I'll probably do lower one for this and that. All right. I think we got him. Okay. So, for our bandit, we'll move here. We'll skip movement. Let's double check what poison does. Poison. If target is poison, all enemies add +1 attack to their attacks. If a heal ability is used on the poison target, the poison disc is removed and you don't heal, yeah. Let's poison this guy. And then we'll attack this guy for 11 whole damage. Holy crap. And end our turn. And the brute. Just move 2. Actually, we don't need the top of that card anyways. And we don't want to burn it. Oh, dang it. No, I wanted to move this and then attack. Oh, well. It's fine. We can do the generic attack, too. And not burn. Sheesh. Overkill. Victory. So, in the board game, because of, like, how things play out, you lose a card every time you rest, right? You burn it, it's out of your hand, and you can't get it back until the next encounter. It's just gone, unless you have an ability that lets you return it. So, the longer things go on, eventually you will just run out of cards. And if you can't draw 2 cards through any means, if you can't select 2 cards to play, you are exhausted and you're basically dead for the most part. So what happens is, at the end, once you've killed all the enemies or completed an objective, usually, I think, they give you a little extra time. Like, you don't have to end right away. You can use some of your remaining cards to move around and loot. Though I think it depends on the quest. Sometimes it's just like, if this objective is completed, it's over, everything's done, right? So there is a bit more leeway in that, like, we could have gotten that gold there, depending on what the win conditions were, if we had, like, extra cards. Because it was balanced, because, like, you might be just out of cards by that point. You may be close. One player might be exhausted at that point, because they had to burn some of their, like, better cards. Which is kind of an interesting dynamic. It looks like here, if we just, kill all the enemies, we don't get a chance to loot. Ah, the joyous sound of gold coins in the pocket. But what to invest in? Perhaps I should get some minor mana potion back in stock. It's about time you learned about the fundamentals of magic. I love the Spellweaver. I know a Spellweaver who should be able to show you a thing or two. And the last I heard from her, she was researching a stone circle in the forest nearby Gibbet Hill. With all these monsters about, we ought to check if she's okay. Alright then, so... Sorry. No, you dropped popcorn on the floor. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways. Asking around in Gibbet Hill, you are directed towards a forest path towards some long-forgotten ruins. As you reach a clearing, you hear the common commotion ahead. It seems some bandits have cornered an orchid woman who is this? Is this who you have been... I can't read today, oh my goodness. Is this who you have been told to find? Enter the dungeon. Meet the Spellweaver, a powerful but fragile magic wielder who could harness the natural elements of the world. Good thing we found her when we did. That's a lot of bandits. That's a lot of bandits! To get her out of this mess, you'll need to harness the power of the elements infused in the battlefield. The elemental infusions display can be seen on the right-hand side. Yep, we saw that. Consume the ice element, augment freezing Nova attack, killing as many bandits as you can. Okay. So there's an ice generated. We're going to use freezing Nova. Nova! I remember these. Probably ride the wind to get out, or... Let's see. Attack 2. Attack 3. Alright. Consume the ice. Oh, and it immobilizes. Alright. So, we'll probably... Whoa, where do we go here? Use a jump move to survive the round. Yeah, we'll have to use this, which means we burn the card. But they're immobile, so they can't attack us or pursue us. So I think we just go here. Oh, here would actually be fine. Well, that's a closed door. Okay. Consuming the ice element dealt 3 damage instead of 2. Plus, applying immobilized conditions so the bandits couldn't chase after is pretty darn useful. Yep. Reviving ether. You have to redraw. You burn freezing Nova. Flame Strike and Reviving Ether. That's right. Spellweaver doesn't get a lot of cards, but she gets one card that lets her revive all of her burned cards. So, they're going to move to an attack. So we need to do this. Generates darkness. And we're going to attack you. For the kill. Okay. So they're gonna move in. Ah! Strengthen self. Uh-oh. Okay. Target strengthening gains advantage. Oh. Okay, so we got Mana Bolt, attack 2, range 3. Consume anything, plus 1 attack. We also still have Freezing Nova. Attack range 2, all adjacent enemies. Or attack 2. Heal. Fire Orbs. Attack 3 targets. For 3. Generates fire. Ride the wind. I mean, I think all we need to do is kill the remaining enemies. So we might as well... We will take this to go first. And then this, we can target up to 3, and we get experience points. I don't know if it's counting experience points. So that's another weird thing in this game, is you gained experience. I think sometimes you might have gotten it from, like, encounters and stuff, but you mostly get it from using abilities. Oh, that's how I can move. Do the arrow keys do it? Nope, just WASD will do this. Okay. But you gain experience points by using abilities that one of the effects on them is gain experience points. Is like it gives you a number, which is kind of interesting. All right. Yep. Confirm targets. Oh, crit! -1. Still enough. And... we'll pick up the gold. Yep, okay. That's the elemental school of magic covered. Perhaps we could do with recruiting someone who understands high-tech contraptions and such. I swear there's a Quartal Tinkerer messing about with Power Core. Good call. I heard he was looking for fellow explorers to investigate a tomb nearby. Barkeep said he set off yesterday. Sounds to me like the sort of who might be interested in joining the guild such as our own. Ah, a Quartal Tinkerer. The trainer informs you that the Quatril had last seen heading to the basement of the abandoned mission south of the city. Mansion, front door wide open, small footprints, thick dust. Basement, okay. Meet the Tinkerer. He's a great support character to have on team, but can also take on multiple enemies a pinch. Look at all those skeletons. I say this counts as one. Currently, he's wounded, and will take 1 damage at the start of his turn, so you ought to heal him as soon as possible with that minor health potion. Looking at where enemies are in this room, I'd advise you go as late as possible this round. Sometimes it's better to go slow when enemies come to you, so you aren't at risk of being attacked. Then you can use one of the Tinker's famous area of effect attacks to deal some serious damage. You can recognize such abilities as Hex Shape, Okay. Energizing Tonic to heal. Toxic Bolt. Ink Bomb. So we'll go late with the Ink Bomb, and then Energizing Tonic. Oh, no. Wait. Let's do... We'll do this, because we want the top of the Ink Bomb, and then we can get another attack with the bottom. We can't do 2 tops. Damn, a lot of these are burn cards. Okay, they're gonna move 3, attack 1, target 2. Receive the damage. We will heal. Removes the wound and heals. No, if you use the heal ability when wounded, the character not only recovers hit points, but loses the wound condition. You can remove poison, but you don't heal. Okay, yeah. Range 3. Uh-huh. So we'll start with the Ink Bomb. It's gotta be these 3. Okay. And range... Attack 5, range 2. Oh, I don't got enough. Got nowhere to move. Boom, ing pong, pretty good, eh? Short rest. Sure. Net shooter. Immobilize. Oh, that's good. We're almost exhausted. So, we want to do net shooter. I didn't see how to rotate. Right click is undo. It's camera. Target controls. Rotate is R. Okay. Ah. That's enough. Okay. And we'll just take our move 6 and grab some coins. We did it! Yeah! Coins! I don't know if that's how he sounds like or not. This little guy packs quite a punch, yeah? Let's sign him up and look for some jobs for the guild to take on. We need to get a proper mercenary guild together. Speaking of paid jobs, I met someone who has requested our help. Peace be with you. I am the priestess here, sworn to the sanctuary of the Great Oak. Thank you for meeting with me. As we met at the sanctuary, As we at the sanctuary are in dire need of assistance. You see, the holy crypt in the catacombs beneath the sanctuary has been broken into and defiled by deranged cultists, raising hordes of undead to do their nefarious bidding. I beg of thee, please help us be riddance of these. All too common occurrence these days. Anyhow, sounds like an opportunity to try out our 2 lace recruits. Get to it. The Keeper meets you at the entrance to the temple, where many of the acolytes look fearfully towards the building. She explains that the portals have opened in the crypts, and although they have a holy symbol capable of closing them, no one is brave enough to enter the crypt. She gives you the artifact and explains, you will need to remain in the crypt for some time, and then the symbol will close and dispel the portals. Good luck. Alright, so we only got 2. It's bathed in unholy light emanating from the mysterious portals in the corridors of the room. You brace yourselves for battle, whatever evil may come through. Survive 3 rounds. Okay. So we can Mana Bolt, Freezing Nova, Flame Strike. Fire Orbs, Reviving Ether. Let's see. Stun Shock could be useful. Reviving Shock. We might want to let him come to us. Oh. That's good. Same with us. Let's maybe... Fire orbs. Alright, range 3. Everyone's out of range, so we're gonna wait and let them come to us. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We can probably move her up. Like 1. 1, 2, 3. There. We have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He just needs... And then 1, 2, 3. So we have what we need there. So let's... Oof. Let's do this. I think we need to stay in the aura. Oh, we have to pull them. Oh, we'll skip the pull. One, two, three. 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Now we have fire. Okay. We have new enemies in. This, I think, is the strongest. So... We'll do Flame Strike. And then you... Let's see, Stun Shot might be helpful. That's useful. We will do that. And... Ooh, skeletons first. Uh-oh. Oh, the skeleton didn't move. What's the skeletons doing? Skeleton has 0 move. Ah, but it heals. Move 2, attack 2. So we're safe from them. We will do this. Oh, it's a range 2. We need to move first. Oh no, I wanted... I didn't consume the fire. Undo, undo. Dang it. Ah! Pick up the gold. Oh well. Now we're not adjacent for that. Three. Ah, 2. Whew! Miss. Okay. Let's see. This and stun shot? Okay. Let's see. Move 1, attack 3. Attack 4, target 2. No movement, though. Attack 3, target 2. So we're going to move 4. Our range is 3 here. He's moving 1. I consume that. Ah, I should have. I still could do this and get 2 for that. Should probably do this. It's a burn card, but I'll have you pick up some gold. No. Victory! The portals suddenly blink out of existence. Whatever dark magic was reanimating the undead seems to cease and they collapse to the floor. You have survived the undead onslaught and restored peace to the sanctuary. Yay! I cannot express how grateful I am. Truly, thank you. With the threat of the sanctuary gone, we can finally resume the restoration of the temple here. It will be some time before we are ready to resume our normal services, but I hope we can be of help in the future. I bid you farewell. Hang on a second. We did that for free? I thought we were supposed to be looking for a paid job. Oh, never mind. Join a guild, they say. It'll be fun, they say. You'll make heaps of gold. Pfft, grumble, grumble. Don't mind him. Thanks to you, the temple will reopen in due time, and you will be glad to receive their blessings. Now, the next village we've lost contact with is the Marches. Route is under lockdown, number of raids, bandits, vermlings. I want you to head north. You don't have a shop or anything? We just gotta keep moving. Ooh, my arm is starting to hurt from my COVID shot. As you head north from the Demon's Gate, a path gradually turns to mud in the farmland and gives way to small patches of woodland. Entering one of these thickets, you hear the howls of wolves on the wind, and a strange high-pitched grunt urges them on. It seems they have picked up your scent. Prepare for battle! Hounds burst from the other room, barking immensely. Soon followed by a vermling scout, he seems briefly taken aback at having stumbled on a band of mercenaries, but quickly regains his composure and knocks an arrow, ready to fight. Okay. Maybe we start... Ooh. Oh, this one. You know what? Start with frost armor, generate the ice. And you... throwing knives. And maybe... you know what? That's fast enough. We'll do that. Sure. Oh, the wolves are fast. Oh, it wouldn't have mattered. Let's see. That's probably not bad. Your next 4 attacks targeting enemies adjacent to another allies plus. Let's do this. And we are rooted. Screw it. Loot. This makes 2 sources of damage. You suffer no damage instead. And +1. -2. Miss. Nice. Alright. Let's do... We need 1, 2, 3. It's fine for that. So freezing nova, reviving ether. You can do. Oh, we have a door. Ugh. This. Ooh, Hound. Muddle, target all adjacent enemies. Move 4, attack 1. Ah! Okay, what does Muddle do again? Muddle, if target's Muddle against disadvantage. Okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Turn invisible. Oh, wait. Oh, that won't hit. The wolf is not adjacent. Oh, well. One, two, three, four. Oh, wait. Yeah, they are adjacent. Okay. And then this. Take that. Confirm. -1. Still does it. Okay. Alright. We'll do this for movement and fire orbs. And you. Probably do this. Open door. You have located the sparsely defended Vermling encampment. Driving the enemies away from here should make the trade route safe once more. Okay. Move 5, and then move 2, attack 2. But double it. This guy has retaliate? Oof. Still enough. Scoundrel's no longer invisible. Oh, the wolf goes, oof. I guess, yeah, because they get thrown on the initiative table. Range 3. Move 8. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't have enough. I think there is alright. I thought I had fire generated. Oh well. +1, and no retaliation, because we're ranged. There we go. Ta-da! Victory! Just one more route to clear, and I should have re-established contact with us suppliers for open my shop business. I'm sure you can't wait to get your hands on decent gear. There's some incentive for you. As core training nears its end, I hope you're getting used to how the various abilities and effects interact with each other. You certainly need some advanced techniques to quests to come. Anyhow, I've tracked down a potential 5th mercenary for our crew. If you can get him on board, this guy has his fists of stone. I mean, literally. So this is fun. It's maybe a little too much brain power controlling multiple characters. I'm used to playing this game, you know, solo. Or not solo, but with other people, and one person per character. This could be fun if I could find some people to play with, but I probably don't do much more of this on stream. I don't know how much more of this I got in me. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. But thinky power, it needs a lot. I might switch to something a little more brain off after we complete the intro missions. You again make yourself into an entrance once abandoned crypt to begin to ask yourself what makes all these mercenaries keep exploring tombs of undead. Gold. It must be gold. You enter the tomb expecting to find another, and you'll meet your tactical knowledge. That if we unlock our quartal bard at some point. I love that character. And she's fun. And she's also a lot of, like, not a lot of, like, attacking, but, like, she has attacks, but a lot of, like, status inflicting and stuff, which is a lot of fun. Meet everyone's favorite walking boulder, the Cragheart. You're badly outnumbered here and will need to employ some defensive tactics. Let's go over how Retaliate works. I know how Retaliate works. Retaliate is an active bonus that can be used later in the round. Persistent. Active melee tactical damage. Inflicted on equal to Retaliate value. Surrounded by... Yep. Okay. Kill 4 living bones this round. Opposing strike, kill each other with each one, or when the next 6 melee attacks target, you gain Retaliate +2. In an avalanche, attack 2. Create 2 single hex obstacles and hexes adjacent to you. So we probably want to use the Retaliate and then hit these 2. Yeah, we got move 3. This guy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep. So, let's do this. Retaliate. Oh, consume the earth element. There's an earth element. There we go. All right. And our turn. Retaliate. Take the damage. And he gets hit by the Retaliate. You do a fair bit of damage, but that was a great result. A well-timed retaliate can be devastatingly powerful. By the way, you can see the active bonus from opposing strike is still well active. Just look at Crackheart's portrait at the top of the screen. The little pips in the active bonus show glance how many instances remain, and you can check the experience, you know, it's living bone shield and prevent any retaliate damage. That's traps. Retaliate damage is not an attack. Therefore, such deal is unaffected by shields. It's short rest. Alright. All allies suffer 1 damage, shield +2, effect rumbling advance. All adjacent enemies. Oh, that's a good move. And then Avalanche is gone. But Dirt Tornado. Just 1. Sure. Oh yeah, and we can use our brass. Well, maybe. I don't know if we can use confirm action. Yeah, it's not there yet. We can't use it for it. So we probably should have waited on that. Wait, we have... Oh, it's arranged. Oh, shoot. Just do this. Ouch! Oh, this! Attack 3. Target all adjacent enemies. Targeting all enemies up to 2 hexes away instead. Oh. All adjacent allies suffer 2 damage. And then, oh, loot 1. Perfect. Let's see. This... Dead. And then, what's this? Skip ability. What does that mean? Target all adjacent enemies. Target all enemies up to... Instead, all adjacent allies suffer 2 damage. We can... And then loot. Ooh, good money. Victory! Yay! Well done. That looked like an unmanageable situation at first, but as you saw, if you play your cards right, you can navigate even the trickiest situations. Crackheart's on board. That's 5 mercenaries recruited, I reckon. Just 1 more and we should have a large enough crew. Okay. We can find someone capable of summoning allies to the battlefield. Vermlings? We're going to recruit a vermling? Don't let the rodent exterior fool you. They're a feral scavenger. Some vermlings develop strong psychic abilities. Rumor has it that such vermling mind thief... Oh, the mind thief is hunting down demons nearby and whatever. guild just because she looks a bit radish. I vote we find Mind Thief and see... Yes. Alright, we got an ad starting soon. So, we're gonna BRB, we'll come back, and we'll complete the Mind Thief. I'll see y'all in a bit. We're good to go. Alright, now we begin the long, long trek back. A truck trek, if you will. No! No! Whoa! Hello? Something broke. Something broke. Help! Help! Call the devs! Help! Something broke! What? I don't think we're supposed to be here. Guy, you moron, that bastard doesn't like to get his own hands dirty. As for his men, this puny little outfit ain't but a drop of spit in the ocean. He goes into another fit of laughter and bloody coughing. I'm dying. Hell, looks like my time on this earth is up. Maybe old guy will underestimate you as much as I did. Do me a favor, huh? If you do find him... Excuse me. Make him suffer. Yeah, I don't know how much longer is left on the DVD, but I'm... Oh, hello! Hi! Alright, thank you everybody who watching! Thank you those who watch for the VODs, and thank you so much, everyone! We're gonna have to raid out the Mystical. Okay, bye! I'm back! Hi, everybody! Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! Ah, I'm back! Hi! Yeah. Just keep doing this. There we go. I'm sure this will work forever. It apparently does. Okay. We gonna take a round like this? There's no way the CPU is just gonna let me keep doing this, right? Ah. She's level 18, we're level 13. Who thought we could just keep throwing the grappler in the corner? What is this? Please let me take a round with this nonsense. What is this? Yo, Great Gonzalez, 2 questions. How's your mind state? And if you were a jungle animal, what noise would you make? Absent and... Donkey Kong.
Here we go.
Again, I refuse to harm the rhinoceros. No! I thought that was a, like, point power-up. I didn't know that would kill the poor thing. Oh. I just wanted a delicious apple. Instead, I got murder. Oh, you can die. All right, we're back. Let's go find this rat friend. Psychic rat friends. Small rat person. Small vermling with psychic powers just escaped from prison. The guards are on the lookout for him. That's right, we've got a small medium at large. Anyways, no one in the marshes is willing to help you find the Mind Thief. They all turn away when you mention the vermling. As you're about to leave, a small girl runs up and says, "The rat lady was here. The rat lady was here. She said she was going to drive away the demons in the abandoned dungeon under the keep to the east, and she gave me this. She shows you a small straw doll in the shape of a rather unpleasant rodent. It's rude. Rodents are adorable. You head to the keep and venture down the musty steps to the dungeon below. Meet the final member of your starting roster, the Mind Thief. What she may lack in physical prowess is made up in her ability to control the action of enemies and summon allies to the battlefield. Summons autonomously act before their turn, and in the turn of their summoner always perform a move and attack action, where X and Y are their respective base stats. As the Mind Thief was out hunting demons, you are about to face more serious enemies, Night Demon. These harrowing creatures are nerved to give it disadvantage, roll attacks targeting, making they often unlucky to deal with. Perhaps you can try taking them down with non-attack source, direct damage. Summon an ally, kill a Night Demon. Okay. Empathetic Assault. Attack, disarm, move to heal to self. In the night, loot, invisible self, scurry, submissive affliction, parasitic influence. On your melee attack, heal self. Attack 1. When another augment is played, discard this card. Oh, augments ourself. Force one enemy within range 4 to move 1. We probably want that. And Gnawing Horde to summon a Plague Rat. Okay. Ooh, they're going fast. No! Ow. Alright. We'll summon a Plague Rat. Rat friend! Aww. They're beautiful. They're a little stinky. And, they don't have as much fur as they probably should have, but, but, you know, they're our friend. Force one enemy with range 4 to remove 1. Let's have you confirm target. Walk into this trap. Thank you. Kill the remaining Night Demons. One of my signature traits asks her to augment abilities with Withering Claw. While active, these grant persistent buffs to her melee attacks, but she can normally only have one augment active at a time. They handle always come with attack attached to it, in addition to setting up an augment. These demons are creeping out, so live to you. Good luck. Alright. So we can disarm, move. Ooh. Also move to heal 2. We'll do that. And then add +1 attack for each negative condition on the target. Withering Claw. We'll do this. Continue. Ah, they're going first. Rat friend, no! Sheesh. Rat friend, no! Get him, rat friend. Oh. Rat friend missed. Okay. Move 2. Heal 2. And now attack. Aha! Oh, the Plague Rat poisons too? Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay. Into the night. Scurry. Move 3, attack 1. Oh, extra attack for negative. Ooh. Or force one enemy with range 5 for attack 2. Interesting. I might do that. Maybe into the night. Actually, scurry. Oh, dead! There we go. No! We got the critical fail? Oh. Alright. That's a burner for a loot too? Ugh. Rathew! No! Alright, we need to short rest. Sure. We can burn that because we're already got another one that we're using. Do that for speed. Attack for 2. We'll do the same one. Attack 1, range 3, target 3, muddle. Get him, Rathew! Yeah! Rat MVP. Rat MVP. I guess we'll just use this to move onto that square. So we can loot. And then skip our attack. Yay! I guess you too can consider yourself a demon slayer now, huh? Oh, it was a demon hunter? Whatever. The point is, well done. Now we got a guild going, we're starting to get job requests coming in from far-and-wide. Also, rumors regarding locations of powerful artifacts could be worth investigating. In fact, you should check this one out first. A few nights ago, a falling star was said to have been seen landing on the forest clearing near Gibbet Hill, but when villagers went to investigate, there was no trace of anything having landed here. A day or so later, they started experiencing minor earthquakes emanating just north of the village, not far from the clearing. Nothing up there except an old decrepit crypt, and the villagers, being villagers, are too scared to investigate. Sounds like a magical artifact of some kind. You should go check it out. We're gonna be bringing the crag cart and mine thief. They should be easily... Okay, cool. Do we not get our shop yet? After following the directions of the villagers at Gibbet Hill, you come to the entrance of an old ruined crypt. It's clear someone has been there recently, as the entrance has been disturbed. Be on your guard. Ender dungeon. So is it just auto-picking? Okay, it just auto-chose those. You're by angry shouts of bandits. You ain't getting this starstone. We found it, so bugger off. He turns to one of the accomplices and tells them to guard the back room. Well, now you know where it's being stored, smart guy. Okay. Let's see. You'll do rumbling advance. And a crushing grasp. And we can do... We do gnawing horde. Ooh. On your melee attack, gain shield 1. Add +2 to attacks. Seal health. Reverse edge. Gain shield. Add +2 attack. Heal self. We don't have our card for adding negative afflictions? Adding, like, muddle and poison? Aww. So So I think maybe we'll do the shield. Just add +2 attack. Sure. And then bam. And then attack 3 and immobilize. I'll take the 2 damage. Don't you be strengthening. Don't you be doing that. Ah! You missed. Aha! Alright, we'll summon Rathu. Oh, that's right, I can't... I'm dumb! I can't do 2 top thingies. But we need to summon Rathu, so... His movement's only 1, so it's probably not best to summon him here. Alright. I did that in the wrong order. Two hexes away. If we could move. That's blocking us. I think. Like, oh, why are so many of these burn cards? Dirt Tornado would be alright. Do that. Into the night. Scurry. Do that. Plague Rat. Let's see. Move 4. If you end the movement in the same hex you start in, perform Muddle. Ooh, that's fancy. We're gonna do this. Move 4, attack 2. Oh, come on. All right. Blep. Yep. Well, that affects allies. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh my goodness, come on. Now everyone's muddled. Hmm. Let's heal. Aha! You missed. Okay. Let's see. Opposing strike. We do opposing strike. And then a move. You. It doesn't have a negative effect on him. Attack 1, range 2, stun. We're already at disadvantage, so... Get him, Plague Rat! Oh, it's dead! Yay! Okay. Blah. -1. What the hell? Oh my goodness, this game! Not do anything? Move 3, attack. Alright. You can move in, or you can attack 3, range 3. No. So I guess we're gonna move. And we're attack. Oh, good enough. All which is an allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. Move 4. Nah. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll do that. Okay. Oh, someone's movement. Okay. Guess. Wait, I thought I picked... Oh, I'm clicking on stuff and then clicking on other things and, we'll do this. It's clear the room is being used as some kind of storage dump, and you can see a chest sitting on the floor. Time to grab the loot and silence anyone who stands in your way. Okay. Range 5, attack 1, and disarm. Okay. Ah. Shield. Okay, they're going attack 3, range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can move 3. All right. Ooh, nice. Yeah. The one other problem with the summons, they don't have a lot of movement, so if you summon them early, sometimes they end up just loitering around in the previous room. Avalanche. Let's see, we don't have any grass. We'll use this one for movement and then attack. And for you... Ah. Wait, this... You move 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. We can maybe do 1 damage and then 3. Move 1, attack 1, range 4, shield 1, attack 2, poison. Okay. So we can move in. Attack 2. Nice. And he picks up the gold. Okay, bandit archer. Oof, we'll take the damage. Move 3, attack 1. If we roll well, we might... Nope. Alright. And we give ourselves shield. And you go step in that bear trap. Okay. After short rest. That's fine. Move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Let's start with you. Let's also short rest you. Yep. Okay, Parasitic Influence. Attack 1 wound. Force him with the range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I could do that. There's no one adjacent to each other, though. We could do another move 3, attack 1. And another Parasitic Influence to make someone walk into a trap. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna Rock Tunnel. And then Opposing Strike. Okay. Ooh, he's going first. He's gonna shield. And gain Retaliate. So... we're gonna make you walk into this trap. And then we're gonna just move up. I think here. And attack. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're kidding me. We'll take it. Burn one available card into the night. Okay. Move 2. Up. And then here. So that'll mobilize that guy. And then Opposing Strike. Ah, we got a crit on that one. Alright, double kill. Nice. Alright, for you, we are going to short rest again. Go that, and just... ranged. Ah! I'm being shrunk! Thank you for the chibi. Now I'm small like Rat Friend. And you are going to... range for all eyes and enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage. Rumbling advance. 1, 2 gets us close. And what else we got? Let's do this. What? That's just one. Fine. Okay. Oh, I'm being dumb again and then assuming I can use the energy I generate on the same turn. I can't. But, whatever. It's fine. They're all dead. Plague rat, just... okay, first, drink a potion. I guess we don't need to heal. But... there we go. Ooh! Resonant Crystal. During your turn, destroy an adjacent obstacle. The crystal throbs in your hand. It certainly contains some powerful magic. You stick it in your pack and head out. Unlock Chapter 1.1. Multiplayer Mode. Whoa! And so that concludes your trading. The world is your oyster. A bandit-ridden, undead-roaming, demon-infested oyster. We put together a set of starting equipment with the money you've earned thus far. But any other gear you fancy, you'll need to buy. The panel on the left is used to choose your party's lineup, and to customize the ability cards and items as you unlock more. You also have free reign over which mercenaries to bring along in each mission, up to a maximum of 4. Be aware, though, scenario difficulty scales with the number of mercenaries in your party. Unless you are a Gloomhaven veteran, I would recommend stick with 2 characters for the time being to keep decision-making manageable. Yeah, that's the one concern I had with the game, is once you add more characters, if I'm playing by myself, I gotta control all of them, and that's too much thinky for me. That's too much thinky for me. When equipping items, note that whoever equips an item first has it bound to them. You can unbind an item for a cost, but try to make sure you give it to the right mercenary the first time if you can. To aid you to progressing your skills post-training, I've come up with some achievements for you to work towards. These can be accessed in the trainer icon on the bottom of the screen, completing reward guild gold, blah 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 blah, and stuff more. You can pop by the shop, I'll give you the merchant icon, and all that stuff. Speaking of which, would you join down the southwestern coast and get some Old Spice deodorant? My pits are very stinky. I've had links to towns, Bloodford to the west, whatever to the south. We got places to go. There are places to go. Trainer. Ah, okay. Blurp, bleep, bloop, bloop, blop. Merchant. Hello! Yes, I want to sell things. For money. Ooh, bless. Bless, I have no gold. I picked up so much gold and I have none? Oh, gold 59. I see. I see. Okay, so we can kind of shift things around. I don't like that was a fun combo. Oh, here's our cards. Ah, so yeah, we can get more powerful cards as we level up, so I can, like, trade some things around. So maybe I don't want Impaling Eruption, but maybe I want Aid from the Ether. Summon a Mystic Ally. Hardened Spikes, Crackling Air. That's also a good one. Do something like that. Ooh. Minor power potion. Cancel. Boots of Striding. Poison Dagger. Cloak of... she's got a Cloak of Invisibility. Ooh. Once during your attack, gain advantage on the entire attack action. So someone who can hit multiple enemies. That'd be good for the, this guy. It's already got them. Interesting. Yeah, so that's, Gloomhaven. Ugh. Sorry, I'm starting to be a bit tired. My arms get sore from my, ooh, oysters, yes. My arm's getting a bit sore from, the COVID shot. I think I'm gonna call it for now and just chill for the rest of the night. But this is fun. I don't play this game much. If I had people to play with, I'd play it more, but too much thinky for me. Controlling, like, all the multiple characters. But it's fun for, like, multiplayer. Right. I think I'm gonna call it here. Let's see if there's someone live we can raid. Who do we want to go to? Who is live right now? Who's playing the video? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. And I think we're gonna raid Durasoup. They're playing some Final Fantasy VII Remake. So, thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it. Sorry for the short stream. I just had stuff going on today, and I'm kind of tired, and my arm hurts. I'm gonna just rest and let this COVID shot work its course and do its magic. And then, I will be back. I might try and find some time this weekend to maybe we'll just do some casual snow running. Otherwise, I'll be back Monday with Wario Land 3, and then Tuesday with Hollow Knight, just the original one, and then Thursday we'll probably jump into something. I'm thinking I kind of want to get back into Tales of Phantasia for the Game Boy Advance, but I'm also thinking I want to try and finish Tears of the Kingdom. So, one of those. I'm leaning towards Tears of the Kingdom. But I will see you all at least on Monday. Thank you so much. We're going to go say hi to Durasoup. And y'all have a good one. Take care, everyone. Thank y'all for coming out. You have a good one. Take care. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye.